So first thing is first, when you are restringing a guitar, you're going to want to have a lot of space. Now I'm doing this on my bedroom floor. That's because that is actually where I have the most space. I would rather do it on a table, but I had no tables available. So I'm going to do it on my bedroom floor. I was going to do it on my rug, but there's not enough room to film it. So we're going to go ahead and just do this. So here you see me just loosening the strings. You're just going to want to turn the knobs until you can get the strings fairly loose. For some reason I like to start with the lowest strings, so I start with the low E and just got that one off. So usually I just take all the strings out first and then I worry about going to the lower part of the bridge. Now here's the bridge of the neck. I took that one off, and you want to keep that someplace safe because that's kind of important for your guitar. But I usually take that off just because it makes everything a little bit easier. Mine always falls off anyway because it's not glued in, because I had to do some repairs on it. So here we have the 6 pins of the guitar in the body, and these are what hold the strings actually in the body of the guitar. So what you're going to want to do is, I usually take needle nose pliers, but I'm going to take my utility knife this time and reach around in the body of the guitar and just lightly tap, because you can feel the pins in there. You want to make sure you're not hitting anything else. They'll be behind a block of wood, and you want to lightly tap on them. And here I get the low E off, and it's not a hard hit, just lightly tap constantly and it'll come out pretty easily. Here's what the pin looks like, and there will be like a little ridge in it. And so when you get your new string, you're going to want to put the string in first, and this ridge right here is going to face the neck of the guitar. And that's pretty important when it comes to tuning it, apparently. I have no idea, but that's at least what I've heard. So you're going to want to face it towards the neck and just push down on it until you can't push anymore. Now you probably won't be able to push it down all the way, so I'm going to take a blanket and lay it over the pins and take my utility knife and lightly tap. This is important if you don't want the strings to come flying out. And then you're just going to want to go ahead and put the strings back at the top of the neck and tighten it down. So here's the bridge of the neck, and whatever slot is thicker is where the low E goes, and whatever slot is thinner is obviously where the high E goes. So that's pretty simple to find out. You just want to go ahead and put that in and tighten it down. I have not explained this yet, but the strings, when you're retuning, are going to go up the middle and around the outside. So the low E, the A, and the D will go around the outside, and same goes for the G, B, and high E. They're going to go up the middle and around the outside. So here I am just tightening the strings and getting them somewhat close to tune, which you won't be able to do unless you're like a really good tuner by ear, which I'm not. So I recommend this app called Guitar Tuner. It's free, and it's just an easy app to let you tune your guitar unless you have a tuner. I didn't have a tuner for a while, so I got this app that really, it helps and it works perfectly. And if you aren't able to get it in tune, your guitar will sound like this. So unless you want that, you're going to want to get this app, which is really easy to use and pretty straightforward, and then you'll be able to tune your guitar and play.